Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to come in here and give my House of the Dragon episode. What is this? Episode 3? Yeah, I think this is episode 3 because I didn't do episode 2. Yes, I didn't do a review of episode 2 last week. I'm sorry, y'all, because I've been so tired and been so busy, but I did watch it. Um, and of course, I'm gonna give a brief little overview about episode 2. Episode 2 is just basically Rhaenyra kind of getting started on her reign. There's a lot of stuff going on between like the small folk, the working class, and the rich, how the rich are ripping resources and hoarding wealth. Typical capitalism in Westeros as well. That I will say that is the only time where it's like, wow, real life is really bleeding over to my fantasies. Um, but I was also happy to see Rhaenyra like telling the rich, the wealthy, hey, y'all, the same way how my small folk, the same way how my working class people constituents are over here eating rats, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, y'all gonna be doing the same thing. Give me y'all coin, give me all the wealth that y'all been hoarding, and let's give it to these people, okay? So that an uprising, so that there's not an uprising, and I get overthrown. And I honestly agree with that decision because, like, listen, Rhaenyra wants to protect her capitalism by making sure that socialism bails out Westeros. Okay, we have no other choice but to stand for that. Um, so yeah, that was basically like centered around episode 2. Of course, like the whole rats thing, and I think there's a lot of foreshadowing with that, with the rats. Out, they also had that moment too in episode 3, um, with Alan of Hall and Rhaenyra. Um, so so she's just kind of going through. Rhaenyra's just. I will say this though. Rhaenyra needs to find her footing. She needs to find her footing. Like, she needs to stop being pussy. That's the thing too. Like, she needs to stop being pussy. Put your foot down. Like, if these people are talking, even like with Corliss, like that whole bastards thing, that shit is getting me tight now. That shit is getting me tight. I'm tired of these people that are under Rhaenyra disrespecting her. I'm over it. Like, bitch, if I don't want to freaking title your son's Valerian, whatever you want to call it, because they are bastards for the optics, I'm gonna do so. And I feel like Rhaenyra should have shut that shit down right away. The same thing with the Faith. The Faith gonna talk about some, oh, you like black magic, da da da. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut up. So that's the only thing where it's like I'm kind of getting frustrated with, like, so far, starting with the reign of Rhaenyra. It's like I feel like she's a little bit of a pushover to me. It's like even I could push over Rhaenyra. Like, and I'm like, girl, find your footing, put your foot down and start chopping holes, start rolling heads around, girl, like a bowling ball. Anyway, so we start off the episode with Ormond Hightower. Let me say something. That this crackhead right here on the bottom right. This crackhead, like, he's just going around. He took Tumbleton, and then he tricked Rhaenyra and Daemon, because Daemon went over there last episode to go get Darion, who is the last son of Alicent and Viserys. So they done took this village boy or something like that. They dyed his hair, pretending to be Darion. They found out in the last episode, and here's Darion. Where is he? Let me see if I have a picture of him. That's him on the bottom right. And I'm gonna talk about him towards like the end of the video. But this is truly Darion Targaryen. So, but yeah, Ormond, Ormond the crackhead. That's what I'm gonna call him. Ormond the crackhead Hightower is pissed that, like, they don't know where Aemon is. He's not coming. Blah 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 blah. So it's like right now he's kind of outnumbered, because it's like he took this old town of Tumbleton, and now Rhaenyra found out about it, and now she's sending out her scouts to go scout over the town to see what the hell is going on with what the hell Ormond has in mind. So, but Ormond Hightower, he's also very, very cunning as well. So it's like I hope that Rhaenyra is prepared for that. Next you had Daemon going over to what's her name? Um, what's her name again? Where he went to go get the gold from her, right here on the bottom left. So, Lady Allen of something something, whatever. So he went to go get some gold for her, and she was like, "Okay, whatever. I'll give you a little something something. Like you giving me beggar teas, like I'll give you something something." So, bitch, and what's her name? Raina's picture here. Lord have mercy. And I said this on Twitter. I said this on Thread. Sorry. So Damon got the gold, right? Caraxes, his dragon, then starts acting up. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? He starts acting up. He starts acting up. Caraxes ends up flying. And Damon is like speaking in Valerian. He's like, oh, Caraxes, obey me, obey me. Yeah. Caraxes then takes Damon to like this cave area in the mountains or something like that. And then Caraxes starts like sneering. Like he just starts giving me like meow, 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 meow tease. So Damon comes out. He's like, okay, what the hell is going on here? And I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what this is. Caraxes took Damon to go where Reyna and Sheepstealer is. And I was like, Reyna, you better be prepared. Because I said this in my first video of episode 1, where I was like, if Damon finds out that Reyna did this shit, I feel like he gonna give her a pow. So, but next to here comes Reyna, and I wish I had a picture of Reyna right now because she looks so crazy. Here comes Reyna coming out of this cave. Bro, she done chopped, I don't know if Sheepstealer chopped it off with his nails or something. Then chopped off her beautiful bleached blonde locks. She's over there looking like a homeless person in the NYC subway. I was like, Reyna, what is going on? I said, Reyna, what is going on? What you doing, sis? When I tell you Damon was shocked, he was shook, okay? He went to her, he was like, what did you do? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. And then Reyna was like, oh, I was trying to help. I was trying to... And then Damon was like, oh my God. When I told you this scene had me low-key cracking up because I was just like, Reyna's over here looking like all my life I had to fight. I like, it's giving very much so Harpo. Who is this woman? Like, Reyna was just like, listen, I was trying to help. And then Damon ends up telling Reyna, listen, leave this dragon, wherever the hell you got this goddamn dragon, leave this shit, come with me, let's go back to King's Landing. Reyna said, absolutely not. I'm not about to go face Rhaenyra after what happened. Like, it's not happening. Like, at the end of the day. And I will say this, though. I did like the part where Reyna said to, and then Damon, because Damon needs that reality check. Because Reyna told Damon, listen, you never paid attention to me all throughout my life because I wasn't a dragon rider. I didn't have a dragon. You didn't pay attention to me. You weren't sitting down with me teaching me High Valerian. Like you were paying more attention to my sister than you were to me. I am someone that was clearly a disposable Targaryen. So now that I have this wild ass, crazy ass, feral dragon, he is now a part of me. I will be staying with Sheepstealer. When I tell you Damon was looking at his daughter like, oh my God, whose child is this child? Like, even though he's like, whose child is this, bro? So, freaking Sheepstealer and Caraxes were just snarling at each other. So then Reyna was like, no, I'm staying. So she goes back, and then Damon was like, Reyna. When I tell you Sheepstealer then comes freaking like jogging out the cave. Damon moves out the way. Reyna goes on top of Sheepstealer, and then they end up flying away. Caraxes over there. Someone said that Caraxes was basically telling Sheepstealer while he was flying away. He was calling like, oh, you bitch ass, you ugly ass bitch, you better run away. Because listen, let me tell you guys something. Even though, yes, Caraxes is a very feisty girl, Sheepstealer is also Sheepstealer is wild. He's very, very feral. Like, Sheepstealer will also beat some ass too, Caraxes. And the thing is too, Caraxes got a long ass neck. Sheepstealer can just come over there and chomp out that neck. Oh my goodness. So Damon then ends up, he kills a guy, I guess a shepherd guy, and brings it to Rhaenyra, saying that, oh, this is the guy that killed, that was responsible for the death of Jace. Honestly, I think that was a terrible idea. I think that obviously Rhaenyra's gonna find out. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, and I get it. This is the first time where Damon really, really was like, and maybe, going back into season 2 where like he was going through like his hallucinations and things like that with the witch, and Lena telling Damon, "Oh, have you checked up on our children?" Maybe that's also causing Damon to have a little bit more care and emotional, and putting more emotional effort towards his children. But honestly, Damon, is quite too late. It's quite too late for that. I'm sorry. Like, it's not looking good. But Rhaenyra was tight though, because she was like, I wanted to look the person in the eye that killed my son, that helped kill my son, and I was like, don't worry, Rhaenyra. Sooner than later, you actually find out who it was, child. Um, Next, we got to talk about Sir Kristen Cole. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't have his picture here because let me tell you guys something. I drag Sir Kristen Cole a lot in season 2, and it's just like right now I don't have the energy for him anymore. I'm just steadily, patiently waiting for his death at this point. I'm over Sir Kristen Cole. I'm over his bullshit ass, mopey ass, freaking speeches and analogies. I'm sick of his shit. Give me the date. Give me the episode where Sir Kristen Cole is gonna get that head chopped off, and I will be gladly over here celebrating. I'm over Sir Kristen Cole. Get him out of my face. Get him out of my face. So they go to Harrenhal, and the witch. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe y'all noticed this. The lady that plays the witch, did y'all feel like her accent changed? Because to me, that's how it felt like when she was talking. I feel like her accent changed from like more British to like more American, more like a American accent sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just me that noticed that. So they were asked. So Kristen Cole and Allison's brother were asking the witch. They were like, "Listen, where the hell is Eamon? Where's Vega? Where's everybody?" And she was like, "Oh, she didn't answer it." But then she did inform Sir Kristen Cole and them, like, hey, Rhaenyra took King's Landing. And she was like, oh, you didn't know about that. You didn't know. So clearly Aemon obviously is not dead. We did see the trailer. She's going to make sure that she cures that ass. But Aemon, you don't worry. You don't worry. We got something for that ass. Okay? We got something for you. Okay? Sooner than later, you will also get yours as well. There's a lot going on with Ormond Hightower and his army. They tried to assault what's his name? One of Rhaenyra's dragon riders wife. One of the soldiers tried to assault him. Like, so that was a whole thing right there. Rhaenyra then also goes to Alicent in the beginning of the episode. I should have talked about this. Rhaenyra was like, listen, what do you know about Ormond Hightower? What the hell is going on here? So Alicent did also spill Ormond Hightower's tea that Ormond Hightower is on LSD. And I think that would be a benefit to Rhaenyra. She can be a little bit calculating in that moment to kind of get his ass on his drug addict, freaking cocaine. What did homegirl say? You're into things of lighter complexion, coke, heroin, acid, embalming fluid, cigarettes. That's exactly what Ormond Hightower is on. He is on all kinds of drugs. Use the drugs to your advantage, Rhaenyra. Get the drugs and have that man out here hooping. Okay? Hooping. So I'm glad that Alicent is being at somewhat of use to Rhaenyra at this moment, even though I still don't trust her, even though Alicent needs to also have her head rolled. Period. I don't care. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't give a shit about Aegon's storyline right now with this. I don't know the journey. I didn't read the book, but like I don't know the journey that Aegon goes through with this. But I'm over the whole Aegon. Like, oh my God, I'm the king. Like, and I have to be over here, sitting down with the common folk and this and that and that. It's just along with Larys Strong. I don't like Larys Strong. Oh my God, there's so many people I want to die. There's so many people I want to die. Larys Strong, Aegon. Like, I don't care about their storyline. Like, get them out of my face. Like, truly, get them out. And then on top of that, we had this scene on the top left where Rhaenyra was in her father's room where like he was sculpturing old Valyria and like kind of having that reimagination of what it would have been in old Valyria. Obviously the rats are chewing up the castle. Alan of Hull, he went on to say, hey, like I got some cats, you know what I mean? I got some meow meows in the ship. If you want to bring them in so they can kill off these rats, gladly. Gladly. And I said, please, thank you, because I'm sick of seeing these rats all over my TV screen. Please get them out of here. There's too much. We also gotta talk about this scene. So on the top right, Helena is apparently pregnant. And you could tell Allison was like shook. Like she didn't. But I also went online. They're saying that like she should have never been pregnant. Like all three of Helena's kids were supposed to already be born in the in the books. Like her last, I think she's gonna have a boy or something like that. Maylor. He should have been born by the time Blood and Cheese happened. So yeah, I already know. I already told you guys the writers at this point they just completely are not following the books, and that's one of the reasons why George R. R. Martin is just kind of over the show, because like, you know, they're not listening. So, but at first I was like, who the hell got her pregnant? But then someone was like, listen, like this is like 2 months after, so it's like, you know, she could have been pregnant prior to that, and she's just now showing. So I guess she's pregnant with Aegon's baby. So, I know Allison, it's going to be such a bad thing, because it's like right now, Rhaenyra, especially with Daemon on her side, she's going to want blood. And they're trying to, if we really think about it, they're trying to get rid of all of Allison's kids, all of their whole line, especially with the boys. So you got Aegon, you got Aemon, you got Darion, and now, Helena's now pregnant with Maelor. Allison is definitely going to try to do something so that her and Helena can escape. I mean, I feel bad for Helena. Like, yeah, I already know she's the only one that I like out of Allison's kids. So it's like, I think that, you know, and on top of that, she lost her child. It's just, it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation all around. Lastly, we need to talk about, I like this picture, Darion and Sarion. Ormond is gonna go be like, telling Darion, his sire, oh, I told you not to be over here giving affection to that beast. And let me see you guys something. Tessarion was not here for it. He was almost about to chomp Ormond the hell up, okay? But you know, it is what it is. Ormond then tells Darion, listen, your brothers are useless. Aegon and Aemon are useless. So you know what? You are up next to take that throne, okay? I'm going to build you up to make sure that you become the most powerful out of them all. And then he starts denigrating Darion's Targaryen side of the family. He says that you are a Hightower. Your blood is tainted with the Targaryen name, and they use black magic to create these disgusting beasts. We are the better men. We are the. And it's like, Ormond, if you don't shut your LSD having ass up, shut your crackhead coke. I don't smell crack. I smell cocaine ass up. Shut up. I'm sick of hearing you. I'm sorry, this is what I be saying. Like, I'm not having anybody talk to me like this when I have a whole dragon behind me. Like, I promise you I won't. You will be burnt up. Period. I'm not hearing the disrespect. So yeah, he was giving him that prep talk, and then he's gonna go tell Darion to kill the man that defended his sister from being sexually assaulted by one of Ormond Hightower's men. So, you know, Darion did what he had to, even though Darion comes across very innocent. You can tell like he's not very, you know, he's never really killed anybody before. But, you know, Ormond is trying to make him into like this heartless guy. And I honestly is going to, the way things are going, that's the way it's looking like. So, and then by the next thing you know, Tessarion then goes and burns that thing up to have it as a meal. So, I think it's getting to a point. And let me see you guys something too. Next week's trailer looks very, very chaotic. It looks very, very chaotic. So we'll see what happens with this. But, oh boy. Like, to me, it's like right now, get this under control. Get this under control, please. Because it's like, this is not the way things are going right now. I don't even know what to say at this point. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on season 3. Season 3, episode 3. You guys know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.